Wow, have you seen the price of Bitcoin? It's going to the moon! Yeah, I know. There's been a bit of a bounce in the price of Bitcoin. But I've warned plenty of times that in a downtrending market like this, these coins can do a lot of dead cat bounces. ETH and BTC are about the only two who's actually held some sort of bottom line. BTC actually went into the 20s twice, whereas everything else has just been dead cat bouncing, lower and lower and lower. So let's look at these dead cat bounces, shall we? Including all of our favorites such as Doge, ADA, Link, DOT, XRP, VET, Theta, and including the invincible Matic. Remember Polygon or Matic? Remember how invincible it was? Buying the dip meant it just dipped lower. Cake, H-bar, basically the list is endless. So yeah, listening to Pablo Heyman has saved you from a lot of losses. But now there's a bounce in Bitcoin prices and everybody's freaking out. Well, Bitcoin could go above 40. Wasn't this always part of the plan?
Well, Bitcoin is trying to rally now above 40,000. It's going to get to about 43, 45, but it's going to fail.
Yeah, that was said a few weeks ago. Why? Because Bitcoin broke down to 30K after breaking through that neckline of a head and shoulders pattern. By technical analysis, a bounce back to the neckline or a retest of the neckline is always kind of expected. That's nothing new in a downtrending market. Sure, you could argue with me, but that's what it says in every technical analysis textbook. Go call the publisher and argue with them. So moving forward, is this the start of a new bull market? Well, let's review history. So far, the bounce of Bitcoin from 29K to 40K is about a 33% retracement of its fall. As we see many times in the past, Bitcoin has retraced its fall by sometimes 50, even 70% many times throughout its history. And then it still went down some more. Also, let's look at the monthly chart. This has been a major breakdown from 64,000. It's only been 2 months and people think it's bottom and ready to go to 100,000 again. Maybe, but that would be the first time in Bitcoin history that's ever happened. In all the past times, it goes into a crypto winter for a 2-year bottoming process, except that one time in 2013.
Bitcoin is going to be like in 2013 again. Plus 60, 70% in April, June, July, and then makes a comeback later in the year.
And yes, I do think we're headed into a bull market later in the year. Yes, I've said that a number of times. Even for that to happen, there needs to be a 5 to 6 month consolidation or bottoming out process. And it's only been 2 months. So in summary, those who have trusted me and have acted rationally have saved a lot of heavy losses from those dead cat bounces and from buying the dip. And when prices get into the mid 40s, if this confirms for you that it's a new bull market, sure, best way to prove me wrong is you becoming rich. So then why don't you buy it at 45K then? Prove me wrong.